Good morning, Michael here, and today we're looking at Psalms 5, focusing on verse 1 and 2 for the exposition. Let's go ahead and read those two verses and then get to the exposition. Verse 1. Give ear to my words, O Lord, consider my groaning. Verse 2. Give attention to the sound of my cry, my King and my God, for to you do I pray. So from the Treasury of David, Spurgeon expounds, verse 1. There are two sorts of prayers, those expressed in words, and the unuttered longings which abide in silent meditations. Words are not the essence, but the garments of prayer. Moses at the Red Sea cried to God, though he said nothing. Yet the use of language may prevent distraction of mind, may assist the powers of the soul, and may excite devotion. David, we observe, uses both modes of prayer and craves for the one a hearing and for the other a consideration. What an expressive word! Consider my meditation. If I have asked that which is right, give it to me. If I have omitted to ask that which I most need, fill up the vacancy in my prayer. Consider my meditation. Let thy holy soul consider it as presented through my all-glorious mediator. Then regard thou it in thy wisdom, weigh it in thy scales. Judge thou of my sincerity, and of the true state of my necessities, and answer me in due time for thy mercy's sake. There may be prevailing intercession where there are no words, and alas, there may be words where there is no true supplication. Let us cultivate the spirit of prayer, which is even better than the habit of prayer. There may be seeming prayer where there is little devotion. We should begin to pray before we kneel down, and we should not cease when we rise up. Verse 2. The voice of my cry. In another psalm we find the expression, the voice of my weeping. Weeping has a voice, a melting, plaintive tone, an ear-piercing shrillness which reaches the very heart of God, and crying hath a voice, a soul-moving eloquence. Coming from our heart, it reaches God's heart. Ah, my brothers and sisters, sometimes we cannot put our prayers into words. They are nothing but a cry. But the Lord can comprehend a medium, where He hears a voice in our cry. To a loving Father, His children's cries are music, and they have a magic influence which His heart cannot resist. My King and my God. Observe carefully these little pronouns, my King and my God. They are the pith and marrow of the plea. Here is a grand argument why God should answer prayer, because He's our King and our God. We're not aliens to Him. He is the King of our country. Kings are expected to hear the appeals of their own people. We're not strangers to Him. We are His worshippers, and He's our God, ours by covenant, by promise, by oath, by blood. For unto Thee will I pray. Here David expresses his declaration that he will seek to God, and to God alone. God is to be the only object of worship, the only resource of our soul in times of need. Leave broken cisterns to the godless, and let the godly drink from the divine fountain alone. Unto Thee will I pray. He makes a resolution that as long as he lived, he would pray. He would never cease to supplicate, even though the answer should not come. Trust you enjoyed the exposition and the look at Psalms 5. We look forward to delving more But for now, we just want to say, trust you enjoyed it all. Michael here, declaring yet again, Jesus is Lord. Until next time, be blessed.